Hi Luke, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson this afternoon. So if we run through your swing here on the left, as we can see here, as you take the club away, club's got a much better. Normally you go outside the line slightly, but we can see here, good takeaway. But that club head is just starting to go a little bit too inside at this frame here. You know, I'd like to see that club head hide in your hands or slightly in front of your hands, maybe at this stage, exaggerated. And when you hinge the club, it's in a very flat position there. It's pointing above the ball. So most people, when they're hinging it, at worst would point at the ball, or a lot of people would be between the ball and their feet, so it's in a steeper angle. But that's going to get you in trouble with pitch shots and drivers, because the club's going to get a little bit too stuck behind you. So just tidy that up for me. Top of the swing looks great. Left arm's pure. Club face is great. Right elbow's good. On the way back, I'd still like to see this right hip turn a little bit more on the way back. That would just free up things with the legs, but otherwise it's very, very good. Coming down here, lines are terrific. Left arm's back in front, shaft's cutting through right forearm. Club's attacking the inside, really solid there. Chest is nice and open. Great release, starting to look good, that swing. If we look face on, we'll see a couple of things that we just need to tidy up as well. One is draw a line in your head. Okay, and we draw a line on your foot. Okay, and let's watch you swing to the top. Super, and then we draw a line on your left hip. Okay, once we run down from there, you're going to see your very first move. Instead of shifting a tiny bit and rotating, we can see you're moving forwards a hell of a lot. And this is one of the reasons why you're catching your irons a little bit thin. You're so far ahead of the ball here. Your top half is having to back up, so your lower half driving forward, your top half's backing up, and you're almost trying to hit up on it accidentally. Right, that's why you've lost your compression and bits like that. And also we can see where your hands are on your right thigh. You've lost all of your lag. You know you want to get the shaft at that angle, and we can see your shaft is there. So just shifting too early through impact there for me, and this is another reason why when we actually come through the shot at this position here, not only does your head move forward quite a bit, but this left leg, I mean, it's really leaning forwards. It should be in a much more of a straight line. So I gave you the feeling from the top of the swing, actually, if we put a bit of pressure into the right foot as we start down, almost like a squeeze or almost a sit with the legs, like you said with some of the guys on tour are doing, you know, that's going to just make you settle a little bit, and then the hips will start to rotate rather than slide. Make a huge difference when you're hitting the big dog. So work on that for me, Luke. Otherwise, swinging it really good, but don't try and think of both things. So don't think of this swing, then this swing over the ball. It's going to be too difficult. I'd have one ball on the range thinking of takeaway, and another ball on the range thinking of the transition. And then on the golf course, I'd have one practice swing thinking of both things, and over the ball, just hit it. Okay, but that'll make a massive difference to your transition if we can get the weight moving down as opposed to lateral. Cheers, Luke.